Welcome back to the F.L.O.W Life blog. I'm Lindsay Pierce and glad to have you. So today we're going to talk about the next pillar, which is L, living with purpose and intention and using AI. So we're going to talk about all that fun stuff while living intentionally, our travel, things we do outside of work and home life, planning our future, planning, having dreams. So the stuff that always gets pushed aside to maybe someday when we're, in all the knee-deep chaos everyday life. So here's the thing. We don't have hours to spend Googling, the best cruise hacks or, best road trip stops, planning out a business launch. But with ChatGPT and AI, I do have a $20 a month assistant that makes it feel possible. So if I'm, trying to think, and sorry, I say a lot. If I'm trying to think of a weekend trip or building out content for the blog, for example, ChatGPT can help me skip my overthinking, my bad habit of overthinking, and just get into action. So let me show you how it helps me live with more intention and purpose, even when life is chaos and there's a lot going on. So I am a travel agent and I do this as a profession. But if you are trying to, plan a trip, you have 43 tabs open, a Pinterest board, lots of overwhelm. Now you can just ask ChatGPT. So create a road trip to Zion National Park, Moab, and Canyonlands. So those are all great places to come here in Utah. So it can give you a breakdown like day by day, tips on crowd levels, food, places, and even downtime suggestions. You can even use AI to help you create cruise packing lists, pre-vacation grocery shopping for those road trips, budget breakdowns, saving for the future, make some savings plans. You can even ask for activity ideas based on your destination and your kids' ages. That way it's doing all the thinking for you. But okay, just a little side note though, while AI can help you with all of these things, give you a packing list, there's just some things it can't do, like making sure you have the best deal out there, explaining the fine print, customizing the trip that works for you and your family and your budget. And that's where I come in as a travel agent. So just reminding you that I specialize in Disney cruises and all kinds of family memory making travel. So I can take your ideas with my experience and turn them into real plans. So nothing stressful, no endless tabs, not having to do all the research. You have one contact, one stop shop. All right. So I just want you to reach out if you have any trip planning needs. Anyway, all right, on the next one, AI as my living intentional side hustle assistant. So I use AI all the time. It's just a way to help me get all my ideas out there and make it make sense, is what I tell ChatGPT. I'm like, make it make sense. Building my business, managing my home, also my full-time job, totally relatable. I do this every day. So what I use ChatGPT for is drafting blog posts once I've, collected all and gathered and done all the research on what I want to talk about. And it also helps me turn those blog posts into emails. So I send those emails every week. If you're not on my email list, you can comment below and I will get you added. Writing social media posts, outlining my content for the quarter. I don't tend to go more than a quarter at a time because things change. This AI series was not even at all on my list in January, but here we are in April and we're talking about it. I like to leave a little bit of room to adjust. Let's see. Brainstorming ideas or turning something into a lead magnet, just ways that I can do my business and make sense of things that I need to do. So prompt, maybe write a fun, upbeat caption to promote my new product for Mother's Day with 3 hashtags. Instead of starting from scratch, it gives me, 3 to 5 options. And then I just tweak it and make sure it sounds like me. So you don't think you're just getting AI talking to you. I want it to sound like me. I want it to feel natural and the way that I talk, what my passions are. So you're not going to just make it sound like a robot. I needed to update my website or write a sales page or update my profile. Even your profile descriptions, you can make it sound like you and give it all the information about you that you want it to talk about. And then, yes, we're going to do some future planning like a grown up. So I use it as like my life coach as well. So help me brainstorm 3 personal goals, 3 family goals, and 3 financial goals for this next year. I actually just did a whole breakdown of my goals for the year and asked it to help me come up with goals for each of my pillars. So F.L.O.W. And then I ask it to break it down into small daily actions, things that I can do a little bit at a time. It maybe even wants to create a habit tracker for you. You can print that out as a PDF and just have a way to track your everyday movements and actions. Sorry about my books here. All right. Help me write my vision board statement. You can also help it update your resume, writing job applications, creating cover letters. That's been in the process lately just to keep things up to date. And then brainstorming flexible side gigs that match your skills and your lifestyle and things that you enjoy doing. So there is one more area of future planning that I don't have in here. And so it's going to go a little bit different, but doing the things that are necessary for when you're no longer here. And so wills, trusts, having those things set up and made for your family is so important. Making sure you jot down all of your wishes, all of your future plans that you want to happen for you so that you can get those documented somewhere else and official documents and official trusts and wills and things. Making sure you have all of your future life planned out. So just bottom line, it's just going to take maybe someday this will happen. Maybe someday I can do this. Maybe someday I'll get to what needs to happen to let's just get this done. This isn't just for, my work, my cleaning hacks. This is the support that you need to just lighten up that list of your everyday needs. So if you want to dream bigger, travel more, launch that new business, open up, open up the doc, open up the AI of your choice. I know there's more than just ChatGPT, but that's the one I use the most. Write in your prompt and let AI take that first step so that you can work and focus on other things and not let that mental capacity just be taken over by all the little things that you want to remember on the daily. It's just too much. We don't have that brain capacity like maybe ChatGPT would. So having somewhere just to put it down, get that plan, taking actions. That's what this is about. So good luck, and we'll see you next week for O, which is own your time and money, one of my favorite ones. All right, talk to you soon.